What's up, everybody? It's that guy Skimpy. Today we're going to be making a duck decoy spreader slash jerk rig. It's pretty simple. It's made out of PVC, half-inch. You got to buy one 10-foot pole. You buy a 4-way and 4 caps, and if you got some screw eyes, and what else you need? Paracord, and you need bearing swivels with the clips, and that's what's going to clip onto the decoy. And the cool thing about this is you're going to be able to fully break it down when it's time to put it away. All right, well, here we go.
Oh my God! Look at it! Decoy mold. This is the 5-inch one.
Okay, so you're going to need a 10-foot PVC pipe. This one is half, and then you got 4 end caps. Make sure that they're half and they fit on the back. You want to test them at the store. And also, you want a 4-way, same thing, half. Make sure you test it at the store. And then you're going to need some paracord, and you're going to need some screw eyes. You're also going to need little, what do you call them? Hook swivels, or swivels with the little hook on there. I actually don't have any right now. They should be here in the mail tomorrow. I had to order some because I didn't have any. So anyways, I'm going to start with this, and then I'll probably just finish up the video tomorrow. But get a little cutter, and what I did is, it's 10 feet, that's 120 inches. 120 divided by 4 is 30 inches. So I just made it simple and just made 4 30-inch markings. See, I know some people do 24 inches, but I went ahead and did the 30 inches. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. All right, so I cut them all 30 inches. Should be close to, maybe a little bit off, but not too bad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect them on here, all 4, and then I'm gonna put the end caps, and then I'm gonna spray paint it. All right, so I got it all set up. So you notice I put the caps on and I put it in here. The reason I do this first and then spray it, because if you sprayed every piece, you know, by themselves, and then you try to put it in there, you might get paint inside there, or even on the outside, it might not be a good fit anymore. So anyways, that's why I do it like this, because you're gonna want to break it down every time you are finished using it. So you want to be able to pull these out easily and put them in easily. And if you have paint all in there or on the outside, sometimes it kind of messes it up. Same thing with here. I mean, these don't really have to come off too often, but yeah, I was spraying some ducks. Anyways, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and spray this. All right, first side done. I'm gonna wait for this to dry and then flip it, and then go ahead and do the other side. I made sure I got flat. You don't want it super shiny. I mean, it looks super shiny right now because it's wet and the sun's on it, but when it dries, it should be a lot flatter. All right. Okay, before we paint the other side, what I want to do is I want to drill a little pilot hole right there in the middle. And I just want a small pilot hole so I can put the hook eye right there in the middle, and that's where the string will go down to the weight. All right, so I'm gonna do that real quick. So as you can see, I did a little pilot hole. Now it's time to put this in there. Okay, so that's what it looks like. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do another pilot hole right here, and I'm gonna put another one there, and that's gonna be for the actual string that you're gonna tie there, and then, you know, pull it to jerk it. Okay, so I put it there, and like I said, this is actually the bottom. You're gonna have a string going up, and then that's where the weight's gonna be connected. And you're gonna have a string coming back to you, and that's where you're gonna pull. So anyways, the reason I did this before I painted, because I want these black as well. All right, so let's paint this, and then yeah, on to the next step. All right, looks pretty good. looks super shiny right now, but that's because it's wet. But yeah, so the next step is to drill a hole through here and then put the paracord through. But like I said, I don't have those swivels, so I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow or the next day to finish the video. But yeah, so part one finished. all right. Note to self, bro, don't leave it in a place where it's gonna fall, because now it was wet and it just got all the grass all over it, man. So anyways, I'm gonna it's half dry too, so I'm gonna sand them down, I guess, and try to get that off. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but you know, OCD perfectionist type stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of sand that down. I'll repaint them. But yeah, that sucked. Note to self, man, don't do it. Don't leave it alone, man. Put it on a surface that's not gonna fall. Oh well. All right. I had to fix them. It's just the OCD in me. I try to fix that one up a little bit, but man, that sucks. I think all the rest of them were pretty good, but it really got jacked up here. That's where it fell. So once it's all finished, man, I'll just do another coat on it. Anyways, so this is it until I get those swivels. All right. All right, we're back. This is what I was waiting on. Just came in the mail. So, where do we leave off? All right. So, I'm not sure if I put it on video, but I drilled holes in all the caps. Paracord. I got 2 pieces. I cut off the roll, and each one is 30 inches, so that's 60 inches for 2. And then I like to add a foot, because you want, when it's hanging off the end, you want it only hanging off about 1 inch or 2 connected to this. So I went ahead and cut 2 paracords about 72 inches, and we're gonna feed it through here, and then we're gonna feed it through here, and then we're gonna put the caps on and feed it through there. I'll show you. All right, so as you can tell, I put this through, and it goes all the way through here, and it comes out the end. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these other sides, and I'm going to put this all the way through, and then put another cap on there, and then we're ready to tie on this swivel. Okay, so this is what it looks like on each side. It goes through all the way here to the other side, and that's why I leave a little bit of extra. Like I said, I do about 1 foot extra, but when it's time to tie the actual swivel on here, you only want like 1 inch or 2, because if you have it way too long and the decoy's like all the way down here, when you pull it, it's not gonna react as much, and it's not gonna have as much action. So you want this as small, or excuse me, as short as possible, with you being able to take it apart and stuff, if that makes sense. That's what it looks like. It's about 2 inches hanging out, about 2 inches hanging out. So with this, I cut the little tag here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it with a lighter and then kind of seal it a little bit. Okay, we got the first side done. Now we're going to do the exact same, going this way. Okay, we're almost done. So I got each one done, and like I said, you only do like 2 inches here. All right. Okay, when it comes to here, this is where we're going to put the weight. This is not actually the weight I'm going to use. This is only a 4 ounce. I'm going to be making some bigger ones, and this is just decoy line. I'm going to use bungee. I don't have any right now, but I have a couple months to the season. But you're going to be using basically the same thing, and you can even use decoy line, or you can even use some of your leftover paracord. The reason I'm going to use bungee is because when you have the bungee and you pull on it, it kind of springs back. It gives it a little bit more life. So yeah, I'm just putting this on here for now, and then we'll put the decoys on. Okay, so I have all my leftover paracord, and then tied on a, what do you call it, carabiner or something. And then I'm gonna connect it. And that's where I pull it from. This is actually the bottom, so I'll show you. All right, so here's your pull cord here. I'm gonna take that off right now. Then you have your weight. It goes here. So now when it's time to take this apart, as you can see, got all the decoys. Some people like to put a decoy right on top, but I don't know, man. I feel that when these are floating around, I don't know if I want it so close. I'm good with the 4, but I know some people put one on top. But anyways, now we have it all set up. Now it's time to break it down. Just undo one side, do the other side, do this side, undo this side. And then what I do is I take the weight, I wrap it, and then I put it in the decoy bag. If I'm hiking out, easy, easy, easy. So there you go, guys. That's simple. As far as the weights, I know I mentioned I was gonna do a bungee and a different kind of weights. Basically what I'm gonna do is I have a mushroom weight mold, and I wanna say they're 8 ounces, and I'm gonna make probably 2 of them, maybe 3 of them, depending. And then I'm gonna put it on a bungee and put it on the bottom, and then that'll be my weight. But I just wanted to show you this for demonstration purposes. So man, it's that easy. All together, I want to say all the supplies cost around about 15, maybe 20 bucks, but super easy to build. If I can build it, you can build it. And yeah, it works. Oh, one last thing. I forgot to tell you guys. I did something that wasn't originally in the plan. If you can see, I put a couple holes on the very ends. The reason I put the holes on the ends is because when you're putting it in the water, water fills it, it helps it sink. So the PVC sinks, and then your ducks hold it up, obviously. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you liked the video. That guy Skimpy, please subscribe.